Hey, how you going? So I decided to throw this video up of our transmission teardown and rebuild. It's basically just going to be a hyperlapse video because we were stretched on time. It's just JC pulling the transmission while I stand around and try to get some reference photos and Chinese blueprints to put it all back together at the end. We had an issue with a rear main seal leak that ended up being a rear main seal and an input shaft and a clutch that all needed to be done so we could make it to the 2021 Mongol Rally X Poles of Inconvenience, which was 2 days away. So I had 2 nights with him helping me, like 17 hours in between 2 work shifts where we were literally having an hour to 30 minutes between working on the truck to working at our usual jobs. So I really didn't have any time to do any actual like video chatting, I guess. It's just kind of us jamming out and slamming out this truck transmission. Yeah, maybe if you have a Hijet and you were wondering about the transmission and the internals for the Daihatsu S110P Hijet Climber, this will give you a little bit of an idea since there's really no information. Again, unfortunately, we were in such a time crunch and I wasn't expecting to have to tear it down. There's a lot of things I was planning to do when I tore the transmission apart, like itemize all the gears, pull any part numbers I could, etc. But we just didn't have the time, so we're going to have to do it again at some point. I wanted to paint it, make it look pretty. Maybe get rid of some of the casting on the outside, because these things are nasty castings. Eventually, I will get proper videos up. Anyways, maybe if you have a Hijet and you're wondering about the transmission, this will give you some kind of idea. But for now, this is just going to be a bad music, out of focus occasionally, and no real context. Just 7 minutes of your life wasted.
What is my purpose?
So go waste your time.
Oh my God.
Eventually I'll have some how-tos and walkthroughs, and we'll get everything set up.
Whoop. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're down to the pins.
Yeah. All right.
God, that contact area is just hilarious, though.
It's a little.
I would just, like, if you want to, you take like a little
Scotch Brite, you call it.
roll lock disc on a grinder and just
Yeah.
buzz it a little bit, but I mean that's totally fine.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Really sucks.
Look at how small that freaking clutch plate is. Like that pressure plate, I don't think I've ever seen anything that small.
Well, you can see
Finding out that that was bad was
at one point, because
kind
you
of
can
a
see how
surprise,
it's
because I thought it was just wet. I was hoping it was just wet. And it's JDM, so there's no way to get one of those overnight and actually get it there in time. So I ended up going to a local clutch and brake shop, and the dude that owned the shop was literally retiring in 2 weeks, and he asked me what I was putting it in and what I was trying to do with the truck, and laughed, said that was badass, and disappeared into the back and rebuilding the entire pressure plate for about $45, which I thought was pretty cool, because the guy at the counter was quoting me about $140, and it was going to be like 3 to 5 days, which would have put us right out of the possibility of making the rally. This was a bit scary. I thought we were going to have a case leak, but it ended up just being the input shaft was leaking and throwing oil all over the back of the engine.
Well, the plug's dry. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't see anywhere.
Yeah, because if this was leaking really bad, this would be absolutely.
Now we're going to see JC's confidence go out the window as he's been struggling for hours trying to get this T-case off of the actual transmission. We ended up working on one side, and that got the other side loose.
No fear. Just open the transmission. Just no big deal. Just You know, Travis?
What?
Sometimes you just gotta grab the transmission by the horns.
Yeah.
And you just gotta break it open with your bare hands. Hey Travis, you're an expert with transmissions, right?
Yep. I do oil changes. I know everything about transmissions.
Alright, take this transmission apart for me. Alright, so what you're gonna do, right? This right here is the doohickey. Okay.
The doohickey is a strong one.
Yeah, so you're gonna need to remove that.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah. And then from there, you just like crack it like an eggshell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just like,
Yeah, exactly.
I never thought of it that way.
You could ask it nicely. Just say,
Hey babe, I know you like diverting power to four-wheel drive, but you just do me this favor and hop off that transmission, baby. The plot thickens.
what? The plot thickens?
Yes.
Oh no. It turned into gravy?
Yes. Okay, this might work. This might work. You want to try to catch this bell housing when it flies off?
There we go.
Yeah, that's about where you should set it.
Nope.
Okay. You hold the bell housing, I'll hold the transmission.
You both.
Side. Okay.
So if it leaks from the top.
Yep. Wait a second, that's interesting. Okay, hold up. I might be on this. Yeah! Okay.
Success!
I was wrong, thank God I was. Okay, so now move that transfer case out of the way if you would. Yeah, that's like, oh, release the schmooze on. Grab our bag.
Yep.
Ooh, that is some stinky gear oil.
Oh yeah.
Love it, right, Travis?
Yeah, it's one of the worst smells.
Dude, it's so
It's not on fire.
unexplainably bad.
That's good. It's not on fire.
Yeah.
It's worse when it's on fire.
Yes, it is.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna flip this like this. Okay.
That's
looks
so
interesting.
And by interesting, you mean complex and a pain in the ass.
I'm going to put up a second half video because this one's run a bit long that will show you the actual internals, and I'll get some photos in there. All that good stuff. Probably have it out in the next week. Stay tuned for more. Bye.
Alright, we're just gonna start unbolting shit and see where we go. I'm in deep shit now, man. Hello? Oh wait, I found it.